Hello everyone, this is Cybertronian Beast, and let's talk Transformers. Today we're taking a look at Transformers Generations GDO or Asian Exclusives Scout Class Dead End. This figure is a remold of Revenge of the Fallen Breakdown. So it came out a couple years ago as another Stunticon. So that's pretty cool that they're remolding it again as a Stunticon. As you remember, I did a review a little while ago of the GDO Brawl, and that figure was amazing. I really loved the way that they had taken the Breacher mold and redone it as Brawl. This one definitely left me a little bit wanting more. Perhaps Brawl set the bar a little too high. But let's get it open and I'll take a look. Okay, so there is GDO Dead End. And one thing I do like to do when I do have the ability to do it is I like to do a comparison. So what I'm going to do is I'll bring out G1 Dead End, and we can do a comparison to see how they did in their homage to Dead End. And there's G1 Dead End. And wait a minute. That's not that doesn't seem to be right. This dead end is dark gray, and this dead end is maroon. Well, that's a head scratcher. Why would they call this one dead end when this is dead end? Let me think about that. Perhaps it's because they got them confused with this one. This is G1 Wild Rider. And G1 Wild Rider is dark gray with the red accents. Looks exactly like what the G1 or the GDO Dead End looks like. So they definitely screwed up the name. So basically they still kept it in the same family. I mean, it's a Stunticon. But they definitely screwed it up. Oh well. What are you gonna do, right? Perhaps the translation from Asian to English can mean both Dead End and Wild Rider. Who knows? Let's get those guys out of there, because it's not their show, and it's been determined that it's wrong. So what else are we going to do, right? Let's get on with it. So we got GDO Dead End here. So now that we've got this, it established that GDO Dead End really should be GDO Wild Rider, let's get on with this transformation. This is a Revenge of the Fallen figure, so basically you're dealing with movie stylings. And the movie figures were terrible. We all know that. So he's very lanky. He's got really long ape-like arms. I mean, look at those. His hands go down past his knees. That's just way too long for any kind of figure. He has this large gap behind his head. I mean, I can stick my whole pinky finger in that gap. It's just too big. So, I mean, these figures weren't the greatest to mold off of, but I think they used the alt mode. I think that's why they used it. But the homage to Wild Rider is quite good. Let's get into the transformation. First things first, we're going to go to the legs. We're going to fold in the feet. And we're going to basically spin around the front of the vehicle. Now, my first time transforming this is when I noticed that mine had some serious paint miscues. I have a drop of red paint right there on the air intake. I have some smudging of the red paint on the front ground effects, and on the back wheel here I have a drop of red paint, which, I mean, it sucks when you have paint mistakes, but it definitely kind of sucks when the figures are being praised for their paint and the paint is mistaken, or the paint is screwed up on those figures. Anyway, back to the transformation. We're going to take his head now, and we're going to just pop it back into this cavity that is there. We're now going to twist everything up and bring that down so that we can get all of that in there. Let's get that all straight. There we go. Perfect. And now basically, after we swing this windshield around and connect these two pegs into those two holes, now that that's all done, we're left with the arms or the sides of the vehicle, and these are essentially just fitting them into their spots. They do collapse in on each other, so you can just kind of get those in there. Do the same on the other side. And there you go. I mean, just kind of fiddle fart them around and you get them in. It's not very difficult at all. There is a peg at the front, so that goes in there, and that goes in there. And there you go. Alt mode for GDO Dead End, or Wild Rider. And there he is, in G1 colors. There's actual G1 Dead End. They weren't even close. Yeah, they really messed up the name. Anyway. So, yeah. So yeah, you can see the paint miscue there, the paint miscue there. As far as the bottom of the car goes, it's actually very neatly done. I like the symmetry of everything just kind of fitting together nice and neatly. But other than that, it is it's not a very good figure. My disappointment, I think, in this figure really does lie from the fact that it's so easy. It's very easy. Almost like Legends class easy. And I think another bit of disappointment obviously lies with the name. I mean, they screwed that up. And the paint apps. Obviously, mine may be a one-off that really was screwed up, but if you look at it, really you get the gray plastic, which is fantastic. It's a perfect match to Wild Rider. The red, which again, perfect match to Wild Rider. And all the rest of the paint, or the really nice paint apps, they're all on the back of the car. You got the lights, you've got the Decepticon insignia, but other than that, that's it. If you wanted anything else, you're going to lose it. I mean, the headlights there, but other than that, there's no really good paint apps on this vehicle. And that's where Brawl really kind of shined, was the paint. So unfortunately, I really don't like this figure. Yeah, I have, unfortunately, I really don't want to recommend it to anybody. It is one of the single pack GDO Scout class figures. I believe it goes 2 laser beaks, 2 sandstorms, 1 dead end, and 1 brawl. Anyway, this has been Cybertronian Beast, saying I'll talk to you later.